Hey guys, welcome back to the Guitar and Harmonica YouTube channel. Today I want to point something out about the rack up method books. And the back of each book there are around 13 Roots Rock chord progressions using the 1, the 4, and the 5 chord from the corresponding book. So for example, if we're in the key of G, rack up method book key of G, the 1 would be the G, the 4 would be the C, and the 5 chord, of course, is the D. And we're playing in C harp. And today I just want to show you how to kind of flip these chords around a little bit to open up some new progressions. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make the 5, in this case the D, the tonic, the root note. So again, we're going to be pulling examples from the key of G rack up method book with the C harmonica in cross harp, but our 5 chord is going to be our root note. Now this may be considered third position harmonica playing since we've got a C harmonica, but we're actually in the key of D that we're playing. The progression is D minor, C, G, and if you're following along in the book, the examples are D, 8A, 16, C, 16D, and G, 5D. So the first example, like I say, we're starting off in D, so our root note, we're in constant bass style here, is going to be our D, D string, open D string. And on the first beat, we're going to fret that at the first fret. So play those notes together simultaneously. That's our first beat. On the second beat, just get that bass note again. So first 2 beats. On the third beat, I want you to hit the bass note followed by the B string at the 3rd fret. So first 3 beats. And on the 4th beat, just hit that bass note again by itself. So all 4 beats. The harmonica breathing pattern for the first, the D section is in, out, in, in. And the articulations are jur, z, chid, chew, jur, z, chid, chew. All right, so the whole thing together. All right, moving on to the C section now. On the first beat of the guitar, we're using the C chord, so our C note is our bass note. That's the A string at the 3rd fret. I want you to hit that followed by the open G string. So that's our first beat. On the second beat, go ahead and fret that G string at the 3rd fret and play it simultaneously with the C bass note. Gives you a 7th sound. So the first 2 beats. On the 3rd beat, just play that bass note, and on the 4th beat, play the bass note with the open G string. So all 4 beats together. Alright, on the harmonica pattern, we're only going to be playing on the first 2 beats, so it's in, rest, rest. And the articulations are wah, woo, woo. And I should point out too, this is just some chordal stuff we're doing on the harmonica. So all of this is on the 1, 2, and 3 holes. Now moving on to the G section of the progression, we're on our low E string now, fretted at the 3rd fret for our bass note. And I want you to play that and then grab the open G string, so our first beat. On the second beat, do the same thing, except instead of the G note, we're grabbing the open D string. Alright, so the first 2 beats. On the 3rd beat, play that same lick again, G string followed by the open D string. So the first 3 beats. And on the 4th beat, I want you to just fret that D string at the 3rd fret and then grab the open G string. Alright, so all 4 beats. Excuse the rattle, something in here needs a little maintenance. The abbreviation, our breathing pattern is first beat in, hold, in, rest. In, hold, in, rest. And the articulations are cha, hold, chew. Cha, hold, chew. Alright, so let's put that all together and see how it sounds. Alright, so I just hit the 1-hole draw there at the end, which is your D over the D minor chord. Alright guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you have fun with that. Just a way to flip the chord progressions around a little bit, get more out of each book. Please subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing. And of course, I'd love it if you visit www.guitarandharmonica.com. Thanks so much, and we'll see you again soon.